Want to know something crazy? My new Skool community has less than 200 members, but it's outranking ones with thousands. Here's the thing. I've been running communities on Skool for over a year now, and I figured out it's not about how many members you have, it's all about the engagement that you have in your community. I'm going to show you exactly how my 2-week-old free community is already ranked number 686 out of over 19,000 communities. We're literally outperforming groups that have 2 to 3x more members than us. And I'll break down the exact strategy I use to keep my community super active right from day one. If you've been wondering how to get your Skool community to actually thrive instead of becoming another ghost town, stick around for this video. I'm going to show you the simple setup that's working for me right now. All right, so if you go and check out Skool, right, so you can actually come over here to skool.com/discovery, you're going to end up on this page right over here. It's going to say Discover Communities. You can actually go and create your own community as well. I actually have 2 communities. I have a paid community I've been running for a year, and then I just started a free community. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But what I really want to talk to you about is that if you already have a Skool community, how you might be able to start getting more engagement. And I want to show you how my brand new free Skool community that has less than 200 members is actually ranking pretty well on the system so far. Now, it's hard to discover how many Skool communities there actually are. I don't think that they really tell us. And so if we go over here, for example, and we click the all button, right? So there's all these different categories. And when you build your Skool community, they are going to, eventually it's going to get like manually reviewed or looked at, and then they're going to place it in an initial. And that might actually even be, they might be using an algorithm to place you in an initial one category. Mine, for my free community, actually got placed in the wrong category. But then as I started moving up in the ranks, they actually switched it and changed it. And they fixed it. I was in the e-commerce category, but then as we just continued to get really good engagement, they fixed it on their own. And you can also submit a ticket and get it fixed as well. But what I wanted to say is, if we come over here and click on all, we should be able to look at all communities on the system, right? And you can see that there's 34 pages right here. And every one of these will have a rank next to them, right? Like a number 30 right there, a number 29, number 28. That means that they are number 28 in the entire system. It's not per category the way that I'm understanding this. And so if we want to go and look at how many Skool communities there are, I know that there's thousands, but if we go and click on this right over here, 34, and we come down here, you'll see that there's only 1,000. So they're only showing 1,000 within these 34 pages. And that just doesn't make any sense, right? Because we know that everybody's on Skool right now, and there's thousands of communities that have been created. There's definitely not just 1,000 communities. But if you come over here to some of the bigger niches inside of here, right, and that would be your business category, your sales and marketing category, you can see right over here. So they have 34 pages right here. And you'll see when I click on this, you're going to get a different number. If I click over here, you're going to see 4,310. See, I told you there's more than 1,000 communities, right? So it's just kind of a strange way that they do this filtering, right? You would think that if you clicked on all, that they would show all the pages and they would show all 5,000, 10,000 communities that are out there, but that's just not the case. So you kind of have to do a little bit of digging. So we're in the business category, and you can see that we're down to 4,352. That means that this community and the ranking is not based on how much money the community is making. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with engagement. There's an algorithm, and it has to do with how engaged the community is. Each community has its own measurement for, it's a gamification and a leaderboard type functionality on each Skool community, where it matters how engaged and how much your members are taking action and being a part of your community, right? And how active your community is, right? So the more likes people are liking other people's posts, and more posts are being created and more comments on everything. So just think about kind of like a social media algorithm where the system knows what communities are the most active. And that's why you can come through here and see that there's a paid community right here. And it's ranked really, really bad, really poorly, because it's not an engaged community, even though that they're paying for it. Okay. But we can come over here. We can look at health and fitness, come down here and see it goes 34 pages deep as well. Then we can come over here and this. So when you start digging in, look at health and fitness, you can kind of see, look at this, 9,160. So we already know that there's over 9,000 communities, right? And there's not 9,000 communities in health and fitness. It's just, I believe they just have this kind of strange, if you kind of have your own thoughts and you have a Skool community and you have your own thoughts on how they represent this information to us or how they share this in the discovery database right here, then let me know, be my guest to let me know what you think. But I think that you just do some digging in here and this is how you can see what categories are the larger categories and so forth. So if we go into sales and marketing is one of the biggest categories, I think. And this is the one that my Skool community has wound up in. And I would say it would be a sales and marketing or a business. They don't really have one for video. And so those two are the most appropriate, business and sales and marketing. And technically sales and marketing is probably even more accurate for what I'm doing. And so I'm finally placed in the right category. And you can see our highest ranked in the sales and marketing is a number 18, right? If we go back over to business, the number one. So these guys are digital growth community. They are placed in the business category and they are literally ranked number one in all of Skool communities. When we even go over to all, this is where you'll be able to see. So this means that this has the most interaction and it's the most engaged community on Skool. So if we go over here and just go to sales and marketing, I wanted to show you. So you can see, we'll scroll down. And I'm just going to go to number 34 and see where this one ends up. So now look at this, 10,814. So we already know that there's over 10,000 communities, at least over 10,000, almost 11,000 communities on the Skool platform right now. They don't really tell us what the true number is. It might be more than that, but this is the biggest category, 10,800. Okay, so just when I was fixing to call it that we have 10,800 Skool communities, I went into a couple of these other ones. Finance, I believe. We come down here and go and you click on page 34 and you can see that we went up to 17,000 Skool communities, right? So I told you there was a lot. Tens of thousands of Skool communities in here. But I think that the biggest one that I've seen, let me go into sports over here. Yeah. So you can see that it's limited. It's smaller than some of those other communities or the categories, right? We only have 16 pages right here. 34 seems to be the most that they're going to show us. But right over here at tech, that seems to be the biggest one that I've seen so far. Let me go to languages too, just to make sure. Yeah. So we will go to tech. Tech seems to be the biggest category. So we come over here and we click on page 34, right? You can see when we come down here, there's 19,034. This community is ranked 19,000. And it's kind of put some perspective on this, right? Because like when you look over here at this community over here, ranked 18,967, they have 10 members paying $245 a month. So they're making a couple $1,000s per month. So definitely this is not measured by how much money the community is making. It's measured by how active the community is. And it's going to be very hard to have a lot of activity with only 10 members, even though they're making some pretty good money from their community, if that makes sense. All right. So now I want to go back over to the sales and marketing just to show you that this is page 1. So we keep scroll through here. And then we go to page 2. I'm looking for my community in here, right? Let's see what over here. I have less than 200 members in my community at the time of recording this particular video. We're going to go to page 3 and you can see, let's see. So we're on page 3 and you can see right over here. This is my new free Skool community. You can see it has 181 members and it is a free community and it's ranked number 680 at the time of recording this video. Now, I wanted to talk just briefly about this because when we can come in here and actually out right next to us, for example, look, 710, they have 552 members, right? So they're more than double the amount of people that are in their community versus my community. But this right here is the evidence that shows that my community is more active. They're more engaged. They're liking posts. They're commenting on people's posts. They're creating posts. They're asking questions. They're taking part in the community, right? And so that's why when you come down here and you can actually look at people, some of these communities that have 1.4 thousand members, 2 6.5 thousand members, free community, and they are not ranked higher than me. So I guess I wanted to make the video to show you that it's not about how many members you have in your community. It's about the way you set your community up, right? We literally have 181. I just started this community a couple weeks ago, and we're off to the races, right? So I'm going to click in here and just show you, look, I've got 2 membership requests pending right here. It's like nonstop. A lot of times when I wake up, I go to bed and then I wake up and I've seen this up to 15 people overnight wanting to get into the community. And this is basically a community where I'm teaching you everything that I know about YouTube, right? And like right now on this video, my face is not on this video, right? The majority of the videos on this video have been faceless. It's basically the way that I've built this channel, is not being on camera. And I've done tests and, been on camera on this channel. The engagement isn't any better. The watch time isn't any better. And so I've proven that you can create these kind of channels, recording your screen, and as long as you're providing value, people don't care if you're on camera or not, believe it or not. So that's kind of what I teach you, how to do affiliate marketing with YouTube, right? And of course, we have a lot of testimonies from my paid community that I've been running over the last year, 5-star reviews, people making money after joining my community, my paid community, right? And so you're welcome to go and look at that. There will be a link below if you want to go and check out the community and become a part of it. But don't come in if you are just kind of what I call somebody that comes in, signs up, and then you just want to watch from the sideline and you don't really want to do anything. This community really isn't for you. And if you're also not interested and you can't see yourself creating a YouTube channel and becoming an affiliate marketer, then this also is probably not for you. But you can see if we click on the leaderboards, I don't even let people have the course, right? So if I go to Classroom, this YouTube Affiliate Launchpad is the core course that's about 3 hours long. There's a lot inside of here, a full-blown course, 10 videos. Some of the videos are, 10 to 20 to 30 minutes long. And you don't get access to this until you reach level 2, and you only need 5 points. All you need to do is do an introduction post and like a couple people's posts or whatever. And right now we have people in less than 30 minutes getting to level 2 just by taking simple action. And that all starts when you join. You just go and you read this Start Here post, right? This Start Here post will tell you everything that you need to do and how to get to that level 2 extremely fast. And people get there literally within 5-10 minutes if they just follow the instructions there. And that's all that is being asked. And so that's why we are, less than 60% are sticking at level 1. I like to see this under 50%. And we do clear out people that don't take action. Now that the community is, going on 3 weeks old, every 14 days, I look and see people that are still level 1 and they don't take action at all. They actually get removed from the community. And that's another kind of strategy of just, it doesn't matter if you have 10,000 members in the community, if they're not there to take action and learn from each other and be a community, because that's what Skool's about. It's about being a part of a community and talking with people and hanging out with people. It's not about just signing up and taking a course and not doing anything or sharing your journey or anything like that, right? And that's what Skool has done that has separated it from, a lot of the other methods that we've had, Facebook groups and so forth. I've tried Facebook groups before, and they end up dying off within 30 days, and people don't come back, don't log in, and so forth. And so yeah, you can see that they get that unlocked, and it gives them an incentive to take action. And that's probably a big part of why my community is thriving and ranking really well for just 181 members. And it's outranking communities that have thousands of members. It's because people can't sit at level 1. There's a sense of urgency when you join to get to level 2. And then there's another sense of urgency that it's like twofold. There's also an urgency to get to level 2 so that you can unlock the YouTube Affiliate Launchpad course that I have. And it's so simple. You just make your introduction post and then come back in 30 minutes or an hour, and usually you'll be level 2 by then, right? So super cool. And then you start unlocking more stuff like Skool Mastery and Video Creation Tactics, 2 courses at level 3, and then you can see it just keeps moving on. You can see we're not even a month old, we're only about a few weeks old, and we have people taking massive action, and we've got some pretty good engagement with just 180 members. So that's kind of how I have my community set up. What do you guys think? Do you have a Skool community? Leave a comment below. If you have a Skool community, say, yes, I already have one. Or maybe tell me if you're interested in starting your own community. If you're interested, I do have some really, really cool stuff. Go ahead and sign up to the YouTube Affiliate Launchpad, and I'll show you the classroom. I have a Skool Mastery course right over here that I'm continuing to add to, but it's got 3, 6, 9. I think there's 9 videos so far explaining everything from how to set up your categories and price, customizing your branding, identifying your niche and target audience. We've got all kinds of good stuff in here in this course. You're going to get that for free once you get to level 3. And then I have the Skool Mastery Premium course that you actually can get free access to this if you actually sign up to Skool with my link, right? With my affiliate link. And I'll leave that below too. So you can either just go sign up for Skool right away, and then you can get access to this, or you can come join the community and get access to Skool Mastery for free. And then once you walk through this and you decide that you do want to, start your own Skool community, if you sign up with my link, right, then you will get access to the Skool Premium, and then you'll also get 2 coaching calls with me for free as well. So that's something that you're interested in. If you've wanted to start a Skool community for some time and you just haven't gotten to it, you need some motivation, you need some direction, you need some help from somebody that has been running a Skool community for a year. I believe I made like $30,000 within the last 12 months from my paid Skool community. And then now I'm starting my free Skool community, and you can see it's ranking pretty well. So if that's something that you're interested in, the links will be below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.